In this video, we're gonna talk about the 5 things you never wanna do in your business. Whether you are just starting out or few years in the business, this strategy exactly works. The 5 things, the topmost 5 things you never wanna do in your business to your customer, to your employee, to your product, to your service, so that you have a good revenue. Okay, you wanna treat your business really well to your employee, and I'm gonna lay out all the steps. So make sure that you have a pen and paper handy so that you take a note and use in your business. And I can guarantee that if you use all these things, implement in your business, it's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up like a thunder from the sky. Okay, so make sure that you always remember these things. The first one is you never ever want to ignore your customer. Now you know that your existing customer are more likely to buy twice rather than the new customer. Means that the customer you have on your hand, who are your previous customer, if you sell really good product or service, they are more likely to buy rather than twice. Okay, not just the same number, twice they are likely to buy your product or service than the new customer. So rather than just going to chase a new customer, what you want to do is you want to always feel that you are always there for the existing customer. Now you might say, man, how do I do that? Now there's different way to do. The first one is you want to do the email marketing. The email marketing is really popping up. It's not new, but what you want to do is you always want to send some emails, let's say there is some festival coming, you want to send some greetings. Okay, you want to send some code, maybe some discount code, some coupons. You want to say, man, did you like our product? Maybe some reviews, right? You want to always keep them in the loop, and it makes feel customer that the company, the person, the business really cares about them, and what they want to do is they'll come back and buy your product. Now the second one is you never want to compromise the product quality. Now the best example you can see is the Amazon. When you order from Amazon, they send I think couple of emails just asking for the review. How was the product? Did you really like the product? They wanna ask for the review. You can click the link and leave the review, right? Drop the review. So if it happens for all the businessmen, some business would just die out, because some business doesn't really serve their customer really well, and means that they don't have a good product or service. So what you want to do is you might want to just ask those people, your previous buyers, what are the things you like, what are the things you don't like, and you never want to compromise with your product. Now on Amazon, if you do not have your product really good, what happens is people buy at the beginning, but later what they're gonna do is they're gonna leave the list review, maybe 1 review, 2 review, your score gonna drop, and what happens is people not gonna buy in the future, right? So you always want to make sure that the product is top notch. I always say if you want to sell on Amazon, there are 2 things you really need to pay attention. The first one is the quality. Never ever compromise the quality of the product. And the second one is always make sure that the product brings enough value to the people. If the product doesn't bring any value, sooner or later the people not gonna buy. You always want to sell a product or service that is always in demand. And the third one is don't overpromise and underdeliver. Means that you say to your customer, I'll make your website the best, and what you do is you just make it like okay, just a decent one. You don't wanna do that. Maybe you are charging the higher price, just overpromising, and you are under-delivering. Never ever do that. Rather, what you wanna do is you wanna do the flip. So you wanna overpromise and again over-deliver. Now how do you do that? You wanna say, man, I'm just gonna charge maybe $1,000 to make a website really nice. You want to show the example, the way the website looks. But what you want to do is you want to again add more features, add more things to the website or the service so that the customer gonna blow out. Okay, the customer feels, man, this is something I'm really excited about. You want to make your client feel that way. Okay, always over promise and again over deliver. Now the fourth one is always treat your employee really well with respect. Now employee is a backbone of your company. Now the product and the other things are again the really important, but if you have a really high turnover, your business is gonna go in loss pretty soon because you can't keep up with the hiring and firing the people. So when you hire, you want to make sure that the person is really fit for the position, and what you want to do is you want to make sure that you recognize them when they do the good job, and also you always treat them with respect, right? You want to make sure that they feel like a home, they feel comfortable working. You want to make sure that everything is on balance, everyone feels comfortable working in your office or the workplace. And the fifth one is never ever make a decision without looking to a data or a research. What do I mean by that is, let's say you have a sales team. You don't really need to go to the sales people and talk, man, how are you performing? Now everybody will say, I'm doing good, right? They are doing good. So rather what you're gonna have is you're gonna have a accountability table. Now accountability table is you give a score every time people hit the target. For example, let's say for the sales team, let's say you have a sales team and let's say you give a score of 10 every time they hit the sales target for a week or a couple of weeks or a month. Now let's say they have a target of 100k for a month. Every time they hit 100k, you give a 10 score. Now other people who are between 90 to 100k, what you're gonna do is you're gonna give the number 9. Now you don't really need to talk to the people or check with them every time, every week, every month. Rather than what you're gonna do is you just want to check the accountability table and see who is performing well and who is not. And that is the decision based on the data, right? Not just on the asking the people or just looking at the people. Everybody seems to be working, but are they? So you want to make sure that they do the right work and you make a decision based on the result. Now other example is the digital marketing. Why? Because if you give an ad on TV or any newspaper or the billboard, FM, you don't know how many people are listening. You don't know how many people are looking. But if you run ads on social media, you can check data every hour, every day, every week or so. That's why I always say you always want to have or make a decision based on the data. Always remember that. And these are the 5 things, guys, you always have to use. Make sure to use in your business, and I'm sure, I can guarantee that if you use all these 5 things in your business is gonna have a new cycle, new look, and the new revenue coming into your business. And if the video bring any value to you, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, you hit the like button, and I'll see you again on the next video.